It was the kind of town you only notice when your car breaks down. Bridger, Wyoming. One blinking stoplight, a diner that closed at 8, and a vet clinic that doubled as an unofficial shelter for every stray in town. Inside Bridger Animal Care, Jenna Harris pulled on a fresh pair of gloves. 34, easy smile, hair in a messy ponytail under her scrub cap. To everyone in Bridger, Jenna was the nice vet tech, good with old dogs, gentle with scared kids, always there late, always the first in. She'd grown up here, left for a while, came back without saying much. People said she'd worked somewhere out west. Nobody asked more. She liked it that way. On Friday nights, Jenna liked the quiet. She'd lock up the front, sweep the tile floors, feed the boarded dogs one last treat before flicking off the lights. Tonight was the same. She was halfway through mopping when Bandit, an old border collie with a healing leg, started barking. Jenna looked up. Bandit never barked unless something was wrong. She walked to the glass door, frost creeping at the corners. Outside, under the dim porch light, something moved. A man. Stumbling. Soaked in sweat despite the October cold, one hand pressed against his side. Blood, bright and wet, smeared down his shirt. Jenna unlocked the door without a word. The man half fell inside, crashing against the counter. "Please, help!" he gasped. No time for questions. Jenna caught him before he hit the floor, her mind switching tracks like flipping a hidden switch. "Stay with me," she murmured. "Talk to me. What happened?" "Got lost. Woods. Fell." He winced, clutching his ribs. Jenna saw it immediately. Deep gash, maybe broken ribs, skin pale, lips dry. Shock. Hypothermia threatening. She looked up at Bandit, still barking in his crate. "Good boy. It's okay." She closed the door, flipped the closed sign back around. Nobody else needed to see this yet. There was a time Jenna's nights were filled with more blood than dog fur. Combat boots, M4s, and a field medic bag she could unpack in the dark. Afghanistan, 2009, 3 tours, 2 Purple Hearts she never put on a shelf. Those nights came roaring back in a heartbeat. She moved fast, one hand on the stranger's pulse, the other flipping open a metal cabinet, normally stocked with syringes for puppies. Tonight, it would save a man's life. She cut away his soaked t-shirt with surgical scissors. The wound was ragged, dirty, a branch maybe, torn skin wide open. She cleaned it, worked in silence, stitched with calm, unhurried motions. His breathing hitched. "You're gonna be okay," Jenna said, voice flat, focused. "Vet?" he whispered, delirious. "Yeah. Tonight you're a big stray dog, so hush." She chuckled once. Same old gallows humor she hadn't needed in years. As she wrapped gauze tight around his ribs, Jenna's mind flickered. A flicker of sand and noise, a Humvee rocking with mortar blasts. She pushed it away. Bandit whimpered behind her. Jenna glanced over, voice softer now. "Almost done, bud." She checked his vitals. Weak, but stable. She pressed a bottle of Gatorade to his lips. "Drink," she ordered. Half an hour later, red and blue lights flashed through the frosted front windows. Sheriff Mason, Bridger born and raised, knocked once before letting himself in. "Jenna, everything okay?" She gestured to the half-conscious hiker on the couch. "Found him outside. Deep cut dehydration, he's lucky." Mason raised an eyebrow at the clean stitches, the IV drip hanging from a makeshift stand. "Not your first time, huh?" Mason asked carefully. Jenna didn't answer. She just stroked Bandit's fur. Word got out by morning the way it always does in small towns. The vet tech who patched up a dying man alone. Folks started asking, how'd she know what to do? Somebody mentioned the tattoo half hidden on her wrist, an old Army medic badge. Nobody had noticed it before. The hiker, name was Kyle, woke up safe at the local hospital, told the nurse about the lady with the calm eyes and soldier hands. Meanwhile, Jenna was back at the clinic, swapping out Bandit's bandage like nothing happened. When a kid asked if the dog could still run again someday, she ruffled his hair. "He'll run," she said. "You just gotta let him heal." Someone asked if she'd ever think about working at the county hospital. She shook her head. "Too much noise," she said, feeding Bandit another biscuit. That Sunday, Mason stopped by with coffee. "People want to thank you," he said. Jenna smiled, tired. "Let him thank the dog. He barked first." Mason looked around at the neat rows of meds, the wagging tails and crates. "You ever miss it?" he asked. She didn't pretend to misunderstand. She glanced at Bandit, at the old photo on her desk, her in fatigues, helmet crooked, grin wide. "Some things stick," she said, "but I like it quiet." And just like that, she turned back to the next patient, a limping beagle, who didn't care if she'd once patched up soldiers in a war half a world away.